Alright guys, one more thing. I stumbled on this video today. I was actually about to put the final touches on my presentation when I stumbled on this video, where the person here, they go by Matrix Explained, talks about the cat, the Matrix cat, but within the context of what it means in the Matrix, and he pretty much said everything I said, only in short form, only I'm not talking about it in the context of the Matrix, I'm talking about it in the context of real life. So here, let's just play a little bit of it. I'll pay
See something
1.25.
and somehow remember that we've seen it before, but we can't remember when or if we actually saw it. The concept of deja vu is used as part of the Matrix mythology, but what does deja vu mean in the world of the Matrix? Deja vu usually represents a failure in the simulation. It happens when the agents or other programs like the architect or the analyst change something in the simulation. So as Trinity explains,
Deja vu is usually a glitch in the Matrix. It happens when they change something.
evolutions after the architect restarted the Matrix, following Neo's victory over Smith. Then in Matrix Resurrections, the cat's purpose was confirmed. Since the beginning of humanity, cats have played an important role in various cultures and civilizations.
Okay, so here, he quickly goes over this concept of Freya, and I've been researching this independent of this person. Like I said, I never heard of this person until today, or this theory until today. Apparently, Freya is a fertility goddess in Greece who had two steeds, quote unquote, that were cats. She rode like a chariot led by cats. The cats have names and everything. That's not too important, but I just think it's very funny that he mentions Freya in this video as well.
Its presence has been in every aspect of people's lives. The cat also has a deep cultural and spiritual significance. In ancient Egypt, the relationship between cats and humans was of special reverence. The Egyptians viewed cats as domestic animals as well as sacred beings. The goddess Bastet is often illustrated as an anthropomorphic cat, a humanoid cat who was worshipped as a deity. She symbolized the home, fertility,
And there's the sun, her father, the sun god Ra. He doesn't mention Ra. I mention Ra. And there's a staff of Ra right there from Nightshade. So it's fun.
and motherhood, and was believed to protect homes from evil spirits and illness. Additionally, cats were respected for their ability to hunt down rodents and snakes, thus protecting people's food and environment. Killing a cat in ancient Egypt was considered a serious crime. In Greek and Roman mythology, cats' fears caused by superstitious beliefs allowed infected rats to multiply at a rapid rate and spread the Black Plague. Of course, the cat's purpose in the main
And of course, I spoke about that in one of my previous videos, my previous recordings, where I uploaded a short where I spoke about in the absence of cats, plagues follow.
From the beginning, they have provoked man's deepest emotions, worshipped for their beauty and grace. Cats were honored as the companions of goddesses in other pagan religions too. But the adoration the cat received in ancient times only led to a death sentence in the Middle Ages. As the medieval cult of the Norse goddess Freya spread, cats became identified with witchcraft, Satan, and evil, and witches were thought to assume the form of black cats. The church, determined to snuff out sorcery, hunted them down. Ownership of a cat was punished by death. And though we may be...
So, to kind of tie it back into what I was talking about previously, this really goes back to this idea of cats being villainized by the church. It's no, to me, there's no mistaking it. There is an attack on cats in modern times. So this is kind of almost like a history repeating itself in a way.
Far from the Dark Ages now, the world is still sprinkled with people who are superstitious about cats, particularly black ones. The next step was again inevitable for the paradoxical cat. He became a hero. The Great Plague swept over Europe, destroying hordes of people. Cats killed the disease-carrying rats and began to be valued again.
And this is gonna happen again as well. The pendulum is gonna swing back once again. And there's no mass killing of cats like there was back in the Dark Ages, but there is an attack on cats at the moment.
Of course, the cat's purpose in the Matrix is more philosophical than historical.
he makes the claim that it's philosophical, but I think it's literal. This is literal verbatim explanation of what the cat represents in our reality. Like, this isn't fiction at all to me.
The function of this program is a more literal one. So what is the cat in the Matrix? Well, its main function is to modify the Matrix in real time. When changes occur in the simulation,
By the way, that's what Mandela effects are.
this program intervenes to ensure that the inhabitants of the Matrix, that is, the people connected to it, forget any disruptive events or errors.
And this has been a theory of mine for like the past year and a half, where I've talked about how synchronicities, Mandela effects, deja vu, all of that is one and the same. And I talked about how it was error correcting code, and this pretty much confirms what I believed as well. So this is very, very wild to me that somebody made a video like this explaining the cat in the Matrix, only I've said the same thing, only I'm not explaining it on a philosophical view. I'm attempting to explain how it works in reality. So that's just wild to me.
This continues the continuity and stability of the simulation, preventing users from detecting irregularities or abrupt changes. It was thanks to this program that no one remembers the invasion of the Smiths or the battle between Neo and Smith that destroyed much of Mega City.
So let's say, for instance, this was that event, the Battle of the Ancient Smiths. If we can call that, like, to me, for all we know, that could have been the big thing, right? The WTC 9/11 moment. I mean, it's like, what if there was a memory wipe at that point where the Black Mirror overwrote people's memories to believe that two PPs hit two towers that day. This is just wild, guys. Like, the implications are insane right now. Like, I'm so glad I stumbled on this video.
Feline's ability to alter the perception of reality makes it a key tool for maintaining order and control within the simulation. This is why the cat was used by the architect, and why now it has a new master who is much crueler than the father, and has no reservations about using the cat's abilities to cause harm to humanity. In Matrix Resurrections, it appears that the cat is being forced to work for the analyst. Why do we believe this? Because it runs away after Smith goes after the analyst. Then the cat makes one last appearance, being carried and petted by Neo.
Tiffany?
Yeah.
It's me, by the way. I'm Neo.
This cat is possibly one of the most powerful programs within the simulation. We believe that the cat's purpose is to be the administrator key. It is a tool that allows access to change reality. The architect used the cat to start, end, and restart the Matrix. Then it was taken by the analyst and used against Neo. A couple of examples.
So, I've never seen any of the Matrix movies past the first one. This is wild to me, guys. I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch those stupid fucking movies. I'm just gonna take this dude's word for it, but his analysis of what the cat is in the Matrix is so... Like, this is crazy. My mind is blown right now. Y'all have no idea. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, the cat is everything in this reality, and y'all don't even realize it. All the signs are pointing towards this truth. I didn't go out of my way to search for this, guys. It's so crazy. It's just so crazy.